It's time for Friday Night Flights, sponsored by Casey Auto Group, Hercules Fence, Tidewater Community College, and Bayport Credit Union.
Chopper 10 in the air over the skies of Chesapeake for Deep Creek's home game against Kings Fork, a Kings Fork team riding an 8-game win streak, Southeastern District champs. First quarter, Bulldogs hand it off to their workforce. Javon Ford, short touchdown run, just like that. They take the 7-0 lead. Still in the first now. DeAndre Artis Boone, short little pass to Eric Staton Jr. And when you can throw like a 4-yard pass across the line of scrimmage, and then you got receivers that can do that,
impressive.
That's big time, right? 54-yard touchdown. Kings Fork leading 14-0. Still second quarter, hand it off to again. Built Ford tough. Javon in there for the score. Made it 21-0. Kings Fork wins 48-7. All right, welcome in. We are not heading to space, but we did want to get into the Halloween spirit tonight. Welcome into Friday Night Flights. I'm Craig Loper. He is James Catato. And James, the regular season is winding down. Teams positioning themselves for the playoffs, which get underway in 2 weeks. Buzz Lightyear.
This is like the best day of my life. And like Kings Fork, another team poised to make a postseason run is the undefeated Maury Commodores.
Big time.
Right? Coach Doreen McCain's team has been so dominant that in their last 3 games, the Commodores have outscored their opponents. Listen to this, 231-0. All right, the Commodore Nation has been showing up strong all season. Let's go to the first quarter. Maury with a steady dose of Melvin Lowe. We're going to see a lot of him today. Open field run into the red zone. Then the ball's going to go to guess who? Mr. Melvin Lowe. Again, this time he runs it in for a touchdown. A little push from Josh Bowe to Lowe. That put Maury up 6-0. Yes, sir. And how about more from Lowe? Making moves, a little hesitation action.
Ooh.
That's Commodore's first down. This is literally, Craig, the Melvin Lowe highlight reel.
Keep it coming.
Still in the first quarter, breaks through the line. Right here's a 38-yard touchdown for Maury. The Commodores just rolling in this one. Once again, they stop a good Churchland Truckers team tonight. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
81-0.
Churchland's good too. To the Beach District, undefeated green run, making the trip to Tallwood to take on a 5-3 Lions team. Governor Glenn Youngkin did the coin toss. I showed up. I was pretty surprised to see him, but awesome. First quarter, no score. Green run in the red zone. Karan Reams-Jones. He scores a lot of touchdowns, James. Just add to the list this season. 7-0 Stallions up early. Tallwood hung around in the first half of this game. Second half, this drive capped off by Jacob Rojas, a bullet pass to Jordan Mittenall. That's the equalizer. Lions tie it up 7-7. Midway through the second quarter, Kason Farrar, quick pass to our player of the week, new VHSL career receiving yards and touchdowns leader, Keelan Adams, gets him into Lions territory, and then the fade route one-on-one. Go up and get it, Keelan. 14-7. That was the score at half, but Green Run pulled away in the second half big time. They win 47-7. A battle of 4-4 teams. Kellam taking on Salem. Here we go. Third quarter. Salem leading 10-7. Another former player of the week, James. You know this guy, David Wilk. A workhorse back. Honestly, they handle the ball so often. He never gets tired. 13-10 after that run. Long one. Kellam takes the lead. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. Sun Devils defense started to bow up here. Sack by Marcus McCoy, and they were not done. A little later, Kellam on offense. This pass. Receiver can't hold on to it. It's tipped, intercepted by Caden Davis. He's actually a defensive back full time, but he's been playing quarterback due to the starter being injured. Go ahead, pick six, made it 17-13. Kellam on a third down late in the game, trying to stay alive. Sack by McCoy again. Nowhere to go. That would end it. Salem wins 17-13.
Homecoming game for Cox as they take on Kempsville. Congratulations to homecoming king and queen Lacey Macon and Gerard Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Cox down 15-3 to start the second half. Tyree Jeffries ball in this game. One of his 2 touchdowns. Extra point missed. 15-9 Kempsville. The Chiefs would trade a blow of their own. Sawyer Whitmore with the keeper, extending the Kempsville lead. Okay, Craig, let's go to the fourth quarter. Just under 2 minutes left in this one. Gage Treffery.
We know him.
Rolls, yes, we do. Puts out a dot after rolling out to his right to Gerald Simmons III. He extends the play, and Simmons III sets this up for Treffery. Treffery looks to his left, doesn't see anything, says, I'm going to use my feet.
Yeah, pull it down.
Goes all the way into the end zone, a little bit of a finger roll, and I really wanted to keep this one rolling after the fact because look at the celebration here. This tied the game. The field goal would put him up. He falls into the sand pit and then does sand angels.
Okay.
Right, so now here we go. Cox, Kempsville, 22-21 Cox, and then this is it right here. This is for ball game. and Cox would end up winning it on a sack. Yeah, they moved to 7-2 on the year. Big win for them.
Big close win. Other beach scores tonight. Bayside goes to 5-5 after a 55-14 win against Princess Anne. Lansdowne beats First Colonial 56-17. All right, from the beach to the Southeastern District, Oscar Smith coming off a tough loss last week against Kings Fork, looking to rebound against Hickory.
The Tigers have qualified for the Class 6A region playoffs thanks in part to the play of freshman quarterback Lonnie Andrews, who's burst onto the scene. On Oscar Smith's first drive, Andrews going to hand it off to Isaac Huffman, who's going to get into the end zone for the game's first score. The Tigers up 7-0. Oscar Smith continuing to roll there as, next drive, Andrews is going to air it out to Travis Johnson, one of his favorite targets for
Johnson's
a big game.
Time.
Yes,
big time catch.
Sets up the game's next score. This time, Andrews is going to scramble, roll out to the pocket. Look at how nice this sequence is.
He's a freshman.
He is a freshman.
Oh, my goodness.
Johnson, look at that between two defenders. 14-0 lead. Oscar Smith would go on to roll in this one, 41-14.
All right, Battle of Suffolk between the city's two oldest schools, Nanman River and Lakeland. Al Kendrick Overton, their dynamic quarterback for the Warriors, runs left, gets into the end zone. They're in total command at this point, leading 34-0 over the Cavaliers. The Warriors going to stay with the run game. Melvin Brown. I say it when a guy's last name is Brown, probably too often, but what can Brown do for you? Into the house. The offense would go for two now. The Warriors piling it on. Overton, a perfect ball to Emmanuel Ezogu. There we go for another score. Nanman River adds to the lead, 42-0. And then we saw some offensive highlights. How about some defensive highlights? Cavaliers on offense. This ball picked off by Anton Perez. And Perez, he's going the other way with one pick six. Nanman River wins 66-6.
After dropping back-to-back games against Kings Fork and Oscar Smith, respectively, Indian River has won 2 straight, trying to make it 3 in a row. Braves taking on Great Bridge. Let's go to the third quarter. Indian River up 19-13. Ravon Moore going to take the handoff, rip it 26 yards to the Great Bridge 30-yard line and add another 15 for a late hit. And then Moore is going to get the call again. Ring, here we go. He's going to pound it in on the 1-yard line to make it 26-13. In the fourth quarter, Indian River looking to ice the game. Tyler Allison, we know he's got a cannon. He finds Davion Turns.
Oh, with a pass like that, dare I say, to infinity
and beyond.
There we go.
Braves go on to win 33-13.
Back to the skies. Chopper 10 taking in the action at a Western Branch game. They were playing Grassfield. First quarter, Grizzlies hand it off to Willie Moore. Runs it in for the touchdown. Bruins still up 14-7 though. Ensuing kickoff now. Bruins trying to get something going. Special teams so big, but they fumble it. It's recovered by Grassfield's number 24, Javon Turner. Turner, the awareness to pick it up, scoop and score, ties it at 14. This game would go into overtime. Bruins get the ball. Zion Hines, direct snap, runs right, plows his way into the end zone. Western Branch wins in OT tonight. Big game, 20-14.
Still to come, more action from the Eastern District, plus a big one between Tabb and Warhill in the Bay Rivers District, plus some private school action and a look ahead to tomorrow's big game between Warwick and Phoebe.
We're the Cox cheerleading team, and you're watching Friday Night Flights. We'll be right back.
Okay, sorry, I'm not going to sing that. Marching Lions of Tallwood High School in Virginia Beach, led by director Tim Rossatini. They are the Friday Night Flights Band of the Week.
Be on the lookout for their full performance on Wavy.com. There's also player features, top 10 plays, past episodes of Friday Night Flights, all on Wavy.com. All right, let's go to the Bay Rivers District. Warhill trying to stay alive to win its first ever district title.
Yeah, the undefeated Lions game, taking on a good team, Tabb team, that actually brought in a 5-3 record. Always a great environment for these ones up there at Wanner Stadium. We know we're scoreless in the first quarter. Let's pick it up. Warhill at the 30-yard line. Ashton Gardner with the ball, scrambling around, looking for an opening. Yeah, he's going to weave his way through the sea of white and orange. And look at that, looking like some 04 Michael Vick or something. In there for the score. Warhill up 7-0. Gardner with the ball again. Jaden McAdoo. He's open. And eventually, I guess they're going to get it to him. He's going to find grass. There he goes. Spin move. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. McAdoo. Turn on the burners. There he goes. Warhill scoring again right there. And now a little love for the PAT kicker. How about Camden Thompson? That's in there. Field goal's good. Warhill now 9-0 tonight after defeating Tabb 37-6. And some Bay Rivers finals. Grafton shuts out Jamestown. You see the score there, 48-0, and Poquoson, big win, 42-7 over Bruton.
Smithfield with a 27-24 overtime win over New Kent. Let's go to some private school action. Norfolk Academy, look at the Sky, suffered its first loss of the week last week to Blue Ridge, trying to get back on track against Collegiate. Sky was looking immaculate. Matthew Camardella, that's an immaculate interception. The Bulldogs wouldn't really do anything with it, though, once they got it on offense, and so they would punt it away to Zay Davis. And Craig, I don't even know it was possible for someone to cut through a defense like hot butter like this. Ooh, I mean, Davis was going
going
on this return. I mean, those Richmond schools, they know they're pretty good.
Yeah, this is a good team.
Yes, they take down Norfolk Academy big, 38-7. All right, Lake Taylor hosting Norcom. Homecoming for the Titans. Here's your king and queen, a couple of honor students, Laveritus Hill Simpson and Monica Powers. Lake Taylor in black. Let's go to Sporty Freeman. 14-yard touchdown to Elijah Washington. He's going to Syracuse. Hopefully he can help him after that terrible loss last night. 28-6.
That's a Syracuse alum speaking, by the way.
Yes, it is. I'm harsh on my alma mater. Here's some good Lake Taylor defense. Norcom going for the end zone, but number 2, Jabari Jordan. Ooh, nice breakup there. Norcom not going away. Tyrell Grant Jr. He's going to unload this one to Markel Johnson over the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Norcom down 28-14. Here's another big play by the Greyhounds. Grant to Traquan Cannon Rogers, and that, folks, call that an 87-yard touchdown, 87-yard house call.
Yeah.
That made it a one-possession game. Norcom down 28-20, but the Titans sealed the deal in the fourth. Sporty Freeman.
To your guy.
Yeah, Washington. Again, that's a Lake Taylor touchdown. The Titans with the 34-28 homecoming win over Norcom. Other area scores tonight. Granby beats Manor 30-8. Gloucester with a 1-point win over Woodside 15-14.
All right, when we come back, a preview of the game of the year so far in Hampton Roads as Phoebus and Warwick get ready for a big Peninsula District showdown. All right, welcome back to Friday Night Flights, everyone. All right, the game of the week and quite possibly the game of the year up to this point of the season tomorrow, taking place in Newport News. It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a really good one. We're talking about a battle between two undefeated teams, 8-0 Phoebus against 9-0 Warwick. Talk about two teams with suffocating defense.
The most suffocating. Like, I can't even breathe. The Phantoms have surrendered 8 points all season, only 1 touchdown. The Raiders defense technically hasn't given up a point all year, just 7. It was a kick return.
Also worth noting that Phoebus brings a 28-game winning streak into the game. The winner lays claim to the Peninsula District title, something Warwick has never won.
Wow.
While both defenses are dominant at a level we've rarely seen, Warwick holds the edge offensively, averaging 46 points per game to Phoebus, which averages 37 points per game.
We're telling the kids just lock out the noise. They've got to focus in on the task at hand. So we're not worried about the crowd or anything like that. We're focusing on the task at hand.
We love it when the opponent is worthy, and it's an opportunity for you to go out there and prove it. We don't care if we go in as a favorite or the underdog. That's not for us. We leave that to all you good people out there that like to write and report on these things. You know, our job is to go out and prepare to win a football game. So, you know, the storyline is what it is. You know, we're going out, we're going to play some football on Saturday, and we're ready to go to battle.
Love hearing from Corey Harrison and Jeremy Blunt. Game kicks off tomorrow noon at Todd Stadium. I will be up there and show out, support your team. That is big-time high school football, and I can't wait. Got a ton of other stuff going on, too. Hampton homecoming.
Yep.
Norfolk State homecoming.
Yep.
William and Mary is at home, and you're hitting the road to Harrisonburg, Virginia.
ODU, JMU 25th in the country, undefeated. ODU looking for a massive upset. They got 2 big wins coming off of, so.
That game is to determine the Sun Belt East, who leads the Sun Belt East. All right, a beautiful shot from Chopper 10 there at Western Branch. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed the Halloween edition of Friday Night Flights.